Signs along Daisy Road in Woodbine advertising a community meeting for a proposed solar project. The graffitied addition to one of them makes the opinions of concerned neighbors pretty clear.
Well, initially I said, another one?
Neighbors recently received this letter in the mail from Trajectory Energy, letting them know about a community solar project the company is working on. The residents also received flyers about the benefits of community solar, which the company says allows people that can't install solar on their own property to access solar energy and receive credits on their utility bill. In this case, the project would occupy about 14 acres of a 71-acre piece of privately owned farmland. Trajectory Energy says it'll produce enough energy to power about 450 homes and save participants about $100 to $200 a year.
My concern is that are we really just helping these developers have the highest profit margins? It is much cheaper and higher profit margins to put on open green spaces and farm than it is to put on rooftops and on parking lots.
Kat Carter has been outspoken against the project as a private citizen, but she's also running for Howard County Council. So is Stephen Bolin. They both say this is a big issue around here, as solar development seems to have exploded in this part of the state in recent years.
If you're a property owner, you do have rights, and you should be allowed, to within reasonable limits to do what you want with your property. Commercial industry, a little bit different. It's taking up a lot of green space, and it's taking a lot of our agricultural lands, maybe potentially away from us.
So the agricultural covenants for this also spell out that this is really meant for agricultural land preservation.
WMAR 2 News spoke to a couple who lives near the proposed project. They did not want to be on camera out of concern for their privacy, but they have questions about whether their land agreements from the 1990s meant to protect their property values still hold.
There are rules in here that predate solar farm usage, but deal with things such as not including above ground poles or wires for electricity and other things that affect the beauty of the lots.
This year, the state legislature passed a law that makes it easier for solar projects to get approved by the Public Service Commission. Critics say it strips county governments and their residents of any local control over solar development in their neighborhoods. Tyler Huff with the Maryland Farm Bureau says it also threatens productive farmland.
That land can also be the best land for solar development because of its flat or easy access to transmission lines. So it's the lowest cost. So that's why it's targeted. That farmland is finite. It's a resource that we cannot get back. We can't get back prime and productive soil once it's gone.